coming to you from my learning space. I have not filmed a video in a very, very long time, and I thought that it would be awesome or it would be nice of me to film a mid-year curriculum update. I have not, I've been so terrible at filming for this channel. Life has just been so crazy that I really just have not had time to really do much with my Meraki Academy accounts. My Instagram or my Facebook are just, it's just been insane. Why has it been insane? We live in the United States. As you know, right now the United States is just utter chaos. And I don't care what anybody says or thinks. That is the truth. It is just chaos right now. Today, it's currently Monday, February 23rd. As you know, tomorrow is the State of the Union address. We've just had so many things happening. I live in the state of Connecticut, thankfully, so we are safe here. And I hope that does not change. Do not come at me with, why are you getting political, why are you this, why are you that. I'm telling you, it matters. It matters. Everything that's going on outside matters in my homeschool. We have just been doing so much right now. We still homeschool. We've been homeschooling since my son was 3 years old. He's going to be 12. And we are also doing other things. So they're doing theater. They're doing play practice. They're doing a lot of creative arts. So that takes up a lot of our time, and they also do dance. They get together with their friends a lot. We still have our friends. We're part of a co-op, and one of the admins for the co-op, and so we get together and do many things together. And I tend to do a lot of events also, even though winter was quiet because it's been a crazy winter, but we didn't get together as much as we would like to. We cannot wait for spring so we could get together even more often than we do already. But I thought it'd be great to just do a curriculum wrap-up, update, just to see where my kids are and how they're doing. I am so proud of them. They are doing amazing, progressing beautifully, a little bit slowly just because, like I said, we have so much on our plate right now. With theater, my daughter is in a play, and she has practice every single day. So Monday through Friday for 2 hours, I take her to a place that's about 40 minutes from our house each way, and so it takes up a lot of our time. We tend to fit homeschooling around that schedule and the other things that we do, which is dance and socialization and things like that. And we spend a lot of time at the library too. Okay, so let's start. I have my planner. I bought this planner. I designed my own planner, but this year I really wanted to try out this one. Actually, I love the green one, but I got this one. So I wanted to see how this would work for me, and so far I do enjoy it a lot. But I really like a spiral binding, so I'm not crazy about the spine here, but okay, so let's go into, and we've had a lot of illness as well. My children got the flu, my husband got the flu, I got the flu. It was so bad. It was really bad. It hit us really hard. And all three of my children have asthma, so on top of getting the flu, their asthma flares up, and so it's been insane. We went away for Christmas. We went to Canada, which we regretted because it was so cold over there. But we had fun, but we also were like, there's nothing to do right now. Everything is closed, so we kind of regretted that. But it was very pretty. It was really nice. Okay, so let's begin. So my son Henry, he's doing the good and beautiful for math. He's doing the good and beautiful. He's in math 3. He is almost done with math 3. I am so excited. I told him, I was like, listen, bud, he's got very little left to finish. And we've kind of like just, I really wish I did what other people do. I have a lot of friends that tell me they're like, once the school year is over, they basically just finish. If they have like 20 or 30 lessons left of the book, they don't finish the book. They'll just go on to the next level because there is a refresher at the beginning of the next level, which is what they do at schools anyway. And I was not someone who did that. I made sure that we finished the whole book before we went to the next book because I didn't want there to be any gaps in education, in learning for my children. Until I realized that there are refreshers in the next book. Like, I looked at Math 4, and it's basically what he's doing right now, and I'm just like, why did I make my children finish the whole book at the end of the year? I could have just saved us so much time, stopped wherever we were at, and then gone to the next book. But anyway, so Henry's actually almost done with this one, but it took him a while. Like, we started last year, so I don't know when we started this actually. We started last year, so it's been like early last year, so it's been a while. He's almost done with this, and then we're gonna go through Math 4, so I can get him, like, my goal for him is to bump him up, a few levels, but once I need to make sure that he's gaining the mastery. The thing with the good and the beautiful is that it's like that spiral type thing where, like, at the end of each lesson, they go over what they've done before. And so just to make sure that the children know it. And so if I'm sure that I know that my children know something, I'm not going to make them go over it in the review. So I've been skipping a lot of that. And Henry's really good at math. So I am confident that we can finish this much quicker than just doing one lesson a day. We can finish it doing 2 lessons a day or even 3 lessons a day because he's getting it, like, he's understanding. And then for language arts, we're doing foundations. So he's in D, and he's almost done with D also. And D is much harder than the other ones. The lessons are so long. I try to, like, get a lesson done in one day, and it takes us, and then, like, I give them days to take a break because it is a lot. But lately we've been taking about 2 days to finish a lesson. So it's basically 1 lesson a week that they recommend, and that's basically what we've been doing. But we're on 143, and he's got about 17 lessons to go. It goes to 160, so he's got about 17 lessons to go. So I anticipate that he'll be done in less than a month. So I'm really excited about that. And then after that, I don't know what we're going to go into, but I think we're going to go into essentials. Just that essentials is really expensive. So I'm not sure, but I think that's what we're going to go into. And then this is other individuals. They're like core curriculum. There's that, and then there's like handwriting. In handwriting, Henry, I think he's in book 4. I have to look it up, but he's doing really well with that. Handwriting is a big thing though. He does OT and speech, and so in OT they help him a lot with his handwriting because he does need a lot of help with that. I am trying to get him in to see a neuropsychologist to evaluate him to see if he has some sort of, if he's got dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia. I want to be sure, because I want to be able to teach him the best that I can, and I want to be sure I know if he's got any difficulties. It's just been really hard. They have not gotten back to me. So, let's go to my middle daughter, Evangeline. And all my children do the good and the beautiful for math, and they do logic of English for language arts. So Evangeline is in Math 2, and she is also almost done, and she does not like math. Henry likes math, Evangeline does not like math. So um, it's been a little hard with her as well. She doesn't like it. She doesn't like language arts either. She's really good at reading. She can do it. She just doesn't really like it. And she can do math. Doesn't really like it. But she is also almost done. She's just got a few lessons to go. About 30 lessons left, and then we're done with math 2, and then it's on to math 3. So I'm really excited about that. Basically, all my children will be moving up a level on or around the same time. And Evangeline is super busy. She's the one that's in the play, and she's one of the actors in the play, and she's so good at it. She is a star. Like I hear her talk and act, and oh my gosh, I cannot wait until May until I can see her perform. I'm so excited. I wish I could record it, but they don't allow us to record it. Henry's also in the play, but he is the lighting designer, so he does not want to be in front of the camera. He wants to be, or in front of the stage. He wants to be behind the scenes. He has severe stage fright, but I have had him do improv and musical theater and a Shakespeare intensive, where he's had to perform in front of the parents, and he's been able to do it. So I'm really happy about that. Evangeline is in Foundation C. She does not like it. She hates the online supplement. So she's a little farther behind than her brother. She's on 92, so she still has like, this goes to 120, so she's got about 30 more lessons to go here, give or take, and she just does not like it, but she's such a good reader. Logic of English has helped my children so much to become great readers, and this is why I don't stop with it, because I know that it works. The science of reading works. It is so helpful, and like it's so easy to teach them as well. Evangeline is great with handwriting. She loves cursive. She's one level below Henry in cursive. I think she's like in a level 3 or something from The Good and the Beautiful. I'm not sure, but she loves handwriting so much. She'll do like 5 pages, and she's like, "Mommy, I love this." And she loves to draw. She loves to color. Henry does not. Like, he is not. He doesn't like to draw. It's not his thing. He'll do it, but he doesn't like it. But eventually an adult do. They love it. Okay, so, and she's, she's starting multiplication. Okay, Miss Adele. So Adele, she's in Math 1. She is almost done. She is also almost done. We're doing like 2 lessons a day to get her into Math 2. She hates math, but she can do it. Like, she's good at it. Adele just wants to color. She wants to color and play and draw. She loves Art for Kids Hub. She loves Rob, and all she wants to do is she'll buy herself markers, like with her money that she saves up. Markers, paper, notebooks, and she loves to draw so much. So, for her, for example, it's the same thing. Like, we don't do the whole review. If it's something that I know that she already knows, I'll just have her do like a few. Like today, of all of these, she doesn't need to do all of that. I just had her do 3. You know, I know that she knows it. She really loved this. We did 2 of these. This one, and then we went to like a future issue, and she did this. She loved the subtraction maze, which most of my kids don't really like it, but she really liked it. And I was just like, listen, if you want to keep going, we will keep going. That's fine with me. So she's got about 50 more lessons to go in math. But like I said, we're doing like 2 a day, and I'm not focusing on what she already knows. I'm getting her to focus more on what she doesn't know, so she can work on that. And then for Logic of English, she is in Foundations B. She's doing great. She's a very good reader as well. And she loves Logic of English also. She is in lesson 58, and there are 80, so she's got about 30, 32 lessons to go here before we go to the next book, and I'm really excited. I'm really excited to be moving my children up. We love foundations so much. As you can see, I have the posters. Since my last video, I'm always redoing this classroom, but as you can see, I've got new shelving and things like that. One of my friends gave it to me. She's moving. She's selling her house, so she had to give away a lot of her things. But anyway, back to Adele. So for her individuals, her core curriculum. So in handwriting, she's I think level 1 in handwriting, or level 2. Oh gosh, I wish. Let me just take a look. Okay, so Henry's level 3 in handwriting, and he hates handwriting so much. Okay. Evangeline is also level 3. Yes, they're actually in the same one. She just started level 3. And Henry's actually almost done with his level 3. He's got like, how many pages left? He's on page 78, and it goes up to 100, I believe. Yep, it goes up to 100. So he's got 22 pages left, and then he'll go to level 4. Evangeline, she loves handwriting so much. He'll probably pass him eventually because she loves to do it. She's on page 46, so she's got about 54 pages left. And then Adele is in level 2. I thought she was in level 1. I think she just started level 2. When did she start? Oh no, in November. Okay. She does not really like handwriting that much either. But she just started this one, so she's actually towards the beginning of level 2, and she is on page 20. She's on page 23. So, and that's her handwriting. We have to work on a lot of the handwriting. She likes to rush through it a lot. Handwriting is also not her thing. Okay. And then other than that, then we have like our family style curriculum. So we've been doing Curiosity Chronicles. So as you know, we do that family style. And I have the girls do a interactive notebook. We're in ancient history. The girls do interactive notebook, and Henry does a lap book, but he also does the workbook that comes with it. And then science, we're finishing up the good and the what's it called? We started marine biology with our friends, but unfortunately, one of them, it's been hard for us to complete it just because he went to a school. He left homeschooling to go to a engineering school, and so I don't know what's going to happen with that. Well, I'll probably just complete it with my children by ourselves. But we started a marine biology class from The Good and the Beautiful. I have more. All of this is my Good and the Beautiful curriculum that I need to get to. We have our nature study with The Good and the Beautiful and Blossom and Root, but because it's been so cold, we really haven't done much with that. And then for science, we do Blossom and Root. For geography, we do, I actually don't know. I don't remember what it's called, but it's one that one of my friends gave us. So we do that, and it's sort of an interactive, so we watch videos, we get books, and then we like, not a lap book, but it's sort of like an interactive notebook. We fill out, we cut out pictures and paste them, and then talk about what the symbols are, the culture. So we've done Canada, we've done Brazil, and we did Antarctica I believe it's in there. I'll tell you. I have it in their binders. And then we also have that linked to a torchlight. Australia. We did Australia, not Antarctica. Yeah, we did. So this is what it looks like. Okay, that's Australia. And then, we did Brazil. We have to put recipes, and then this is Canada. So next we have China, and it's in alphabetical order. I don't think they have Ecuador, but I want to do one for Ecuador because we are Ecuadorian. So let's see. And then other than that, we did they go to catechism on the weekends. So on Saturdays they do catechism. So that's been our faith, our faith curriculum. Them doing catechism, they've learned a lot. They don't like it. Henry doesn't like it. He hates going, but the girls do like it. And let's see, what else have we been up to? So for our co-op, I run the adult book club and I run the children's book club. So we got together for our kids book club called the Kiddies Book Club. The kids picked out the name themselves, and we just read the one and only Ivan, and it was awesome. So the kids just read this one, the one and only Ivan, and there's a movie on it. So I have to plan when we're gonna see the movie at the library. And their next book is The Warriors. So they're excited about that. Let's see, what else? We haven't done much with Spanish. That used to be a good one, a big one. I mean, we haven't done much because we were part of another group, but we kind of we've laid low. Like I said, winter was really, really tough. I mean, we're still in winter, but the kids were sick quite a lot. So there's Spanish we haven't really done. We started up some French because the kids already know Spanish anyway. So I do want them to read and write and speak more in Spanish, but they understand it completely. And we're going to Ecuador in the summer anyway. So they talk to their grandparents all the time, every day. And my husband is mostly Spanish speaking, so. But like I said, I do want them to read, write, and speak it more. But we started some French. Art. We do a lot of art. And when I talk about art, I mean artists. So we are doing Blossom and Roots art curriculum. So right now we're still learning about the artist. I think we just did, what was his name? It's in here. Oh no, it's in mine. Because I show four works of art, one per week, and then I put them in my binder artworks. We've haven't done it in a while though, so I need to get back into that. Albert Namatajira. So that's the last artist that we've worked on. Okay. Let's see, what else is new with us other than just giving the kids like a creative outlet to really grow into the things that they really like. We've been playing. We've gotten a ton of board games, ton of books. I'm trying to grow our library so much. But I think that's about it. Yeah, I would say I just want to do like a quick curriculum update. But like I said, I highly recommend Logic of English, and my children really love the Good and the Beautiful math. I know it's not for everyone. I haven't I haven't had an issue with it. We are not conservative. We are not, um, we are Catholic, but we are not practicing Catholics. I mean, yes, my children are in catechism, and yes, I do want them to receive their sacraments, but it takes a lot for us to go to church on Sundays. Um, I have issues with the Catholic Church, but again, I was raised Catholic. I come from a long line of Catholics, and so um, I do want my children to have that foundation of having received their sacraments if in the future they do marry someone who is also Catholic, or just, I want that to be taken care of. I don't want them to be like my husband that had to get his he had to do his confirmation the morning of our religious wedding. So so I want them to be prepared just in case. But it's not something that I am forcing on them. I mean, yes, they don't. Henry doesn't like that he has to go to catechism, but what I mean is, I'm not forcing them to be practicing Catholics. The children questioned who the person was on the cross that we had, and why is he on the cross, Mommy, when they were younger. And so then I said, oh, that's Jesus, and then we started talking about him, and they were intrigued, and they love talking about Jesus. And we have like a children's Bible. We have the Theo app, which I'm not crazy about some of the content, but they like it. So I just want them to have these sacraments completed in case they need it in the future when they're older. If they decide to marry in the church and this and that. What else? I think that's it for now. It was a very short. It's 27. This video is 27 minutes long, but I feel like I gave very brief updates. I want to do better with making more content and more videos. It's just, like I said, it's just, there's a lot going on. So I would like to in the future talk about how I organize our homeschooling space, how I utilize Dollar Tree a ton, because I do. Dollar Tree is a big one here. I go there a lot, and I get a lot of my things from there. So yeah, so if anybody has any questions that you'd love to ask me, please just post them in the comment section, and I will do my best to answer them. Thanks again. Bye guys. If you like what you see, you know the drill. Comment, like, subscribe, and tell your friends about our little channel. And you can also follow us on Instagram. I do have an Instagram. Have not posted in a while, but I want to be better about posting. So yeah, I have a TikTok also, but I barely use TikTok, especially now with like all the censoring on TikTok. It is not my favorite app, and I barely use it. So but I do have a personal one on there. I have a personal and a business one, so you're not going to find much useful information on there, though, regarding homeschooling. Like, I have very few videos on there. Alright, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.